Alright, round 2 has begun. We're up against Mukan, and Mukan is known for playing a green-black graveyard deck with 4 Crypt Wraths and 2 Chainer's Edicts. So, let's see how we can do against this deck. We'll definitely be bringing in our Relic of Progenitus. Can we keep this hand? We cannot cast Utopia Sprawl because our garden is not a forest. And we would, let's see, how well would we do if we draw 1 forest? This would do very well. If we don't draw a forest, we're going to get destroyed. I was originally thinking about shipping it back, but I think I might want to hope to draw a forest because of how well it will do. So I will keep. Could be a huge mistake, but if we draw a forest quickly, I definitely see us winning. Alright, there's the forest. Everything's going well so far. I'll hold the plant token back here. Imagine we're going to see a swamp or a forest if our opponent is still playing green-black Golgari graveyard. Now we have a plant token up for Edict protection. Plays a werebear, that's fine. Oh yeah, this is going very well. Now we can both Rancor and play the Mask. So this is a 3-turn clock. Alright, our opponent does run 3 Stinkweed Imps, so if he plays a Stinkweed Imp, which there it is, the Stinkweed Imp can block and it has an effective Death Touch ability. So I can't really attack into the Stinkweed Imp. White, green, Utopia Sprawl. Just cycle these Manamorphoses here to draw. Play Utopia Sprawl on a forest. Play Abundant Growth, draw a card. Play a big Aura Gnarlid, 7/7, and I will just pass. If I attack, I will lose my Ledgewalker, and with that the Ancestral Mask, which will make my Aura Gnarlid smaller. I don't want that, so this looks like I might be able to win next turn. Commune with the gods, that's fine. Commune with the gods really goes very well in that deck because it lets you either grab either a creature or an enchantment. And our opponent concedes because he did not find whatever he was looking for. I think maybe in a couple weeks I'll build the green-black graveyard deck and I will give it a go. So definitely bringing in the Relic. The only other question is, do we want to bring in some Gleeful Sabotages to take out his tortured existence. Let's see, how is this going to look for game 2. So we're still going to have the 2 Chainer's Edicts. He's likely going to bring in this Elder guy to destroy our enchantments. Maybe bring in the Fester Creep, I'm not sure about that. And likely bring in Spore Frog, because he is able to get a Spore Frog lockdown, more or less, where you can't attack through it. And with 2 Edicts, I'll try and bring in 1 Young Wolf. And 1 Gleeful Sabotage. So I'll take out a Bogle to match the Young Wolf we're bringing in, and I have to take out 2 more cards. Let's see, what matches up poorly in my deck to go up against a lot of Crypt Rats. A good amount of hand disruption. I could see taking out the Ledgewalker because he's going to be blocking with the Stinkweed Imp. I'll just take out a Bogle and a Manamorphose. So on to game 2. Alright, seems like an interesting hand here. We will have a first turn Hexproof guy, but this version of Hexproof does not run as much first strike enchantments as my version that I ran last week. Which means it's easier for him to chump block or block and kill one of my guys while it is enchanted. And I played the garden first because I didn't want to lose one of my guys to an edict. And now I'll just throw out a Ledgewalker, and hopefully we will not see an imp come onto the battlefield. No imp. That is very good news for us. So, definitely playing Rancor. Play another land. Play Abundant Growth. Draw a card. Play Ethereal Armor. And this looks like we are definitely going to win. Our opponent missed land drop number 3, is on only black mana when he's playing a 2-color deck, and concedes right there. Alright, so that is round 2. That went very quickly, and that's the thing about this deck. When you're playing Hexproof, you put a lot of pressure on very quickly, and having Hexproof and a lot of auras on one guy is not something that the metagame can deal with very well. And the way that they do deal with it is edicts, and that's where little plant tokens come into play, or you just play another Hexproof guy to make sure that if they do have an edict, you have fodder for it and are still hitting in with your 6/4 guy. So I will see you back for round 3.